Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Curator of Thrift. And I'm finally getting around to getting what I've been meaning to do for several weeks to continue with the stuff that I did buy from my favorite record store. Mad Monk, Rasputin's, whatever you want to call it. It's going under the Mad Monk for the main business, but the store has two sides to it. So Rasputin's Records is where I'm going to be addressing, as well as a few other things that I recently picked up while thrifting for myself, not for resale. So I'm going to start with those things that I thrifted and go from there. I rarely find cassettes, and I'll start off with that. So this is OMD Sugar Tax. I did not have that one in my collection. I may actually sell this one. I'm not sure yet. And if I remember right, based on that barcode, it is a club release, possibly. So I will have to look at that on Discogs. The other cassette I did buy, I am actually going to sell because I have a lot of Hawaiian music that I'm going to be addressing. So that one there, really, really good condition for this cassette. So I already listed that on Discogs, so that one's ready to go for sale. The other thing I did buy, I have to take it out of the plastic that I've already put it in so it doesn't reflect too much, which to help that, I will sleep my computer. I got this Martin Denny record, and this thing is in really, really, really good condition. So I picked that up. It's not worth very much, but it's going into my collection. So that's what this one is going to be until whenever I decide to sell my Exotica and other Hawaiian stuff. That's going to be there for a while. The other record I am going to address was one I got at Rasputin's, and I paid 50 cents for this. I didn't have it. Also, for my Hawaiian music, it's a Don Ho release. So I had to get that for 50 cents. And this thing is in really good condition as well. So once I get things organized and done, I will actually be putting everything through my cleaner. So I just don't know when that's going to be on that. All right. Next is some DVDs that I picked up. While at Rasputin's, they had everything, I think, down to 50 cents, I believe, or something like that. I can't remember. But for my own collection, I actually have never seen this, but it's got an awesome soundtrack, and I've always had the soundtrack. So now I got a reason to watch this soon. Next up, I've seen this. Seen Mark Wahlberg's Rockstar years ago, so I picked that up because it's music related, and I'm always buying movies related to music. And then on top of that, I found two different U2 DVDs. So I picked these up, had to get them, add them to my collection. I know there's a lot of hate for U2, but I really don't care because it's something I grew up with. Now for one that I think I actually already put this up for sale on my Discogs, the Marshmallow Ghost, and this thing is sealed, and I can't remember what it's listed at, but it's pretty cool. Find it sealed. And that is it for that stuff. Now, let me get, see, where am I at? Let me get the CDs out of this case here real quick. And I will tell you what I'm keeping and what I'm selling. And I am going to do this because it's me. And I don't think it's necessary to have it on my kind of. Bought this to sell. As you can see, I paid $1.95 for it. It's a Lamont and Tonelli's Turd with a bunch of different stuff. They are a local, no longer at KSJO. They're at 1077 The Bone. And if I remember right, when I found this at the store, this was selling for around $25, and I'm not sure if I listed that on Discogs or not, or if I did it on eBay, or will be doing it on eBay. This is one for me to add to my Miami Vice collection. This is the Best of Miami Vice soundtrack that I did not have. And I'm a big Miami Vice junkie, which I also have several Miami Vice items over there on the shelf. I got a hat. I got a mug somewhere. I got a little white Ferrari that goes with it. I have sitting on the bill, and a few other Miami Vice items buried around the house somewhere. And then on top of that, another soundtrack for Transformers. I had to get this one because I love all the music that's on it. Some great stuff there, especially Linkin Park, Smashing Pumpkins. What else is on there? Taking Back Sunday, Disturbed. Some pretty decent stuff, but mainly because I wanted that Linkin Park song to add to my Linkin Park collection. All right, next. These will be going in my for sale area, possibly, depending on if I decide to or not. I haven't decided. I got to go through all these soundtracks. Most likely, I may keep this one because it's of who did it. I'll pull that off for a second. But anyway, let me get on this. This is soundtrack for Alfie. I'm probably going to throw that in my probably group sales that I decide to do. Just pile up by several copies of soundtracks up. Got Rudy, which is funny because I just recently watched this with my wife. Hadn't seen it in years. A promo stamped copy of Sleepers, which according to Discogs doesn't matter because it is still technically viewed as the retail version, even though this one's been popped. So I will throw that in with also my collection or sales for all of that. And then Magnolia, I may keep this because it's got Amy Mann as the main contributor to the soundtrack. And I like her music to a point. I haven't listened to a lot of it. It also has Supertramp on here, Gabrielle, and John Brion. I don't know who those are. But yeah, mainly Amy Mann. So I'm going to probably listen to this before I decide to throw it in there. And then on top of that, I'm going to have to pause this when I'm done with these to get a few more pieces. But I always grab these double DVD or CD things. I figured I'd pay $0.25. Can't beat the price because I can use these to replace bad stuff, even though this one's got the notch in it. I'm okay with that. This is an Elton John. It's missing some pieces. But like I said, I just picked these up just for the fact that they are good condition, so I will be able to replace damaged stuff. And with that, I am done with these, but let me go get a few more pieces and I will continue. All right, I am back. I grabbed just 15 CDs to finish out this video. So all mostly soundtracks. There is some stuff I am keeping. Start off with again with Hope Floats, Pretty Woman, Sweet November, Great Big Sea, Road Rage. I love the back because he's sitting on that mini bike. I've never seen this movie. My Best Friend's Wedding. This one's a keeper for me. This is not a soundtrack. This is Voice of the Beehive. This will be going in my collection. This one maybe if I don't have it. It's Alessis Jackson, Electric Honey. Also for me, Pop Will Eat Itself. I did not have anything of theirs. I used 2 years ago and like an idiot got rid of a lot of stuff. Now I'm trying to replenish it. Gus Gus, another... See, this one's from 99, so late 90s, early 2000s, alternative rock. I got this just for sound effects. I'll probably keep this. Another one from my collection, Primal Scream. Alison Moyet, famous for Yaz, Don't Go. This one will go into probably my Hawaiian stuff, Don Ho's Greatest Hits, which I may eventually get rid of. I'm not sure yet. This is a nice compilation CD. I'll have to listen to it to see if any of it is on there that I want. I know one thing for sure is Ride is on here, Poster Children, Pale Saints, Big Car, Lush. So yeah, I will be keeping this. Recoil. It's got Sir Mix-a-Lot on it and several others, Ian McCulloch. This is Follow Our Tracks. This is a Reprise Records. Follow Our Tracks, Another Disc, Another Planet. So I am going to be keeping that. I love my compilation CDs. And then to finish it off, I actually have several of these from this Baby Einstein I will be grouping together, and which are included and just selling as a lot. I mean, for a quarter, I can't complain. If I sell them all, like 4 of them for $10, I'm fine with that. Now I got 3 more brand new items I'm going to finish this off with that are for me. The first time I went, from the first video from Rasputin's, I picked up Interpol's latest, which I needed to share this because I need to listen to this. And then this last time I went was the new Muse, We the People. Except that last track I probably will not be listening to. And then the latest from Yeah Yeah Yeahs. Karen O is awesome. I love the music that she makes with the guys. So been a big fan of all of these for quite some time. And now I get to listen to the latest and get some enjoyment out of these. And with that, I am done. So I appreciate anybody watching this video. I will do another CD music haul. I'll just call it a media haul and go from there. So if anybody sees anything that I will be getting rid of, feel free to hit me up and I will make you a deal on it. Most of this stuff, like I said, I pay around a quarter. Most I usually pay is around 99 cents. So hit me up if you see anything. If you like me to group anything together, make you a deal, I will also do that. Or if you'd just like to be notified of when stuff is going to be on eBay, you might also want to check the link below for the eBay store and watch to see what comes live as it hits, which I don't know when that's going to be because I'm currently working on shoes. I will be working on mugs. I just finished a bunch of Ford parts. And on top of that, I'm working on reorganizing the garage so that I can figure out what to sell and when and how to do things. So anyway, I appreciate everybody watching this video or any of my other ones. Please comment below if you have anything you want to tell me or advise me on or anything you'd like to know about. Please subscribe to the channel and give me a thumbs up and hit that bell for notifications so that you can be notified of all future content, specifically these hauls on CDs and other music, or whatever things I have found that, even though I'm not doing any more thrifting for a while, I need to get rid of a lot of stuff. So that's why I'm kind of going to break this up into several videos to kind of push out some of the hauls that I've done from the recent past. And with that, thank you for watching, everybody. Again, my name is Todd. I am the curator of Thrift. And have a good day, everybody. Happy hunting.